Film the car. So when you drive this car, although it's a sedan, it's not small. It feels like you're driving a little SUV or like a low SUV. You can feel the size of the vehicle. And even though it's big, it's because it's low to the ground, because it's wide, despite the fact that it's heavy, it's still very fast because it's got powerful motors, and it still sticks to the road, so it can still be a corner carver that you can take on back roads, and so it's still pretty fun to drive, despite the fact that it is very large. Okay? And that, I think, is something you don't get a lot of, and it's very interesting for a car like this, because you'd think that it drives like a large SUV, because I said that, and it's very heavy, but it's still very quick, and it can stick to the ground, and when you go around corners, it'll stay there, it'll stay in place, and you can drive it like you would a smaller car. So it's like a big car and a small car combined. A lot of people are afraid of electric cars, and they get a lot of hate because people think that they're gonna put gas cars out of place. And I don't think that. I think it's just a new option. It's not necessarily a replacement. It's just something else you can get if you don't want what's on the table already. And another thing about this car is that it's an American car, but it's not what you think about when you think American car. When you think American car, you usually think like big V8 muscle cars and SUVs and other big, powerful, loud engine cars. But this car is quiet, and it just, I don't think American car when I think this, but it is an American car. And it's just, that's a good thing also, because it's made in America, and not a lot of American cars are even made in America. But, you know, that's just something interesting. So all in all, this car is actually very fun, and they're actually getting more reliable. There was a first gen that did almost 1 million miles, or is getting close to 1 million miles, something like that. But this car is fun, and I do love my E46, which is a gas car, but it's also a fun car. So if you want an electric car, you should probably get a Tesla, because most of the other electric cars are kind of boring. You know, it'd be pretty cool. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and then share this. And for those of you who stayed this long, here is a blooper.
Oh, 5 more seconds.
Okay, well, it's already recording.
It's fine. We can crop it.
Okay, wait till this thing turns green and then go.
Rip it.
Okay, so something about this car is that the way it drives is